Tonight, it's the next chapter in one of the most cantankerous relationships in the league. Joel Embiid hosts Ben Simmons, and Embiid didn't play in the first matchup between the Nets and the Sixers. That was back in November. So, Perk, what do you expect from Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons in this matchup right here tonight?
I expect Joel Embiid to dominate this matchup. Like, we're sitting up here talking about an MVP candidate, yes, Joel Embiid, and a guy who's now just a really good role player in Ben Simmons. That's not fair to even put those two in the same sentence and same category. But I think Joel Embiid is going to come out and he's going to be super aggressive. And I also think Doc Rivers is going to continue to emphasize, get him the damn basketball along with James Harden, him and James Harden being in that pick and roll. But I'm also interested to see who's going to win this matchup between James Harden and Kyrie Irving?
Yep.
Because we forget that is a beef within itself as well.
Right.
James Harden left Brooklyn because he couldn't deal with Kyrie.
Well, and speaking of that, Jalen, would you like to join me over at the touch?
Let's do it. Beef is when I see you.
Beef is where we are headed.
Guaranteed to be an I see you.
Yeah. Because Harden also didn't play in that game, right? Back in November.
Correct.
But what we've seen is that when Kyrie Irving and James Harden went head-to-head in March, Kyrie took him to task.
He did, and I gotta just point this out. These two teams have a lot more in common than people realize. You ready for what it is? Not meeting expectations. The process is still processing. They ain't made it to the conference finals. And the Nets haven't met expectations with their big three with Harden or Simmons. But here's what I like about what Kyrie did when Ben Simmons came back to town. And the one thing I appreciate about this more than anything is when a player literally takes it personal. So look, this is Kyrie on the post against James Harden, who's clearly bigger and stronger, right? He waved off the help and said, I don't need no help. So all of a sudden, check this out. Harden goes, strip. Probably got away with a foul, but when you're the aggressor, sometimes you get the benefit of the whistle. And Harden looks a little bewildered. Look at that. So now, let's go to this play. Kyrie will give it to you on offense. We saw how he dazzled the last couple of games or so in leading his team to wins. But how about this, Malika? How about this, Perk? Look at this, Perk! Perk, look! Kyrie is down in the stands.
I want it.
He won it, Malika. Look at this. He wants James Harden one-on-one.
Yep.
And so now watch this. James Harden is like, wait a minute. The stars are in the building. There's Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? That's his man's in him. That's Michael Rubin. They're there to watch. And so check this out. Kyrie like, Streets is watching me too. Look at this. Fight over the screen twice. Continue to hustle. Look at this. Kyrie, give me that. In Philly, with the roots, give it here. Don't say nothing. Snatching his jewels. And so again, for James Harden, as much as we're talking about Ben Simmons, and rightfully so, this man got to accept the challenge, not only tonight, but in the playoffs. When it matters most.
There's so many aspects of this game that we could key into here, Jalen, and this is certainly one that I'm going to be watching. But you know what another one is?
What's that?
I don't know. I think we can call it one of the best kept secrets, potentially, of the Philadelphia 76ers. Because, Chiney, this man, Tyrese Maxey, he hasn't been available for all of the season, but since he came back, the 76ers, they've quietly been 9-2 with him.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's time for my mini breakdown because Tyrese Maxey has been an absolute problem in transition. Look at the numbers right here. 1.38 points per possession, tied for 6th in the NBA amongst players with at least 100 possessions. So Maxey, he is efficient in transition as anybody else. So run me my tape, producer Rick today and producer Jose, baby. All right, so watch these possessions. The ball is recovered, and look, Maxey sees, hey, there's a rebound, and he turns on the Jets. But hold up, look at how many guys he's out-sprinted so quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gets the land. But the next play, I really, really like this because he goes with the left and he takes the contact. Look how quick he switches gears. All right, right here, there's a rebound, it's ricocheted, and he's out and about, gets it with the left, 2 guys on him. Ooh, tough angle. Nice little, what we like to say, fillet. A little jelly on the shot.
Jelly.
And my favorite words in basketball, and one son. I mean, it's impressive. You're going to see him do this on the right lane line coming up, but he's scoring on 62% of his transition plays. That is third in the NBA among players in that category. It's so impressive. And that's all aided by the fact that he has a and-one opportunity on 9% of those possessions, which is the highest percentage in the league. So not only does he get out well, but he's the leader in getting and-one sons in transition. But this is what I love, and I want to get really nerdy here, okay? Because he is in the top 15% of guys that are always moving, guys that are jogging and running amongst players. Top 15%. What's wild is that's a huge difference from where his all-star teammates are. Joel Embiid is first in the NBA. James Harden is third in guys who walk. So they've divvied up. They have the best time share situation in the NBA, the Sixers. Woo. So they know in the half court, it's Joel Embiid, James Harden time. In transition, it's Tyrese Maxey time. So they figured it out.
And when you talk to Doc Rivers, I mean, he just loves this young man, his heart, his hustle. We just broke down so many different aspects of what we're going to be looking at in this game. Perk, your final thoughts, Nets 76ers here.
I'm going with the 76ers. They have the better team. Joel Embiid is going to be the best player on the floor tonight. And I feel like James Harden is going to continue to embrace that point guard role. And I'm looking forward to looking at Tobias Harris again tonight. He has been playing exceptionally well. I got the 76ers winning big.
What do you think, Jalen?
They better win without Kevin Durant, especially.
Right.
And I believe that they're a better overall team, but this is their chance to send a message, like Big Perk said.
Janae?
Absolutely. I think it's the Sixers.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he may have a little something to say about that because he has been on an absolute tear lately. You can see some of his numbers there, getting set, getting warm in the Wells Fargo Center for this matchup against the Philadelphia 76ers. I can't wait to watch him and James Harden.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.